Good afternoon, everyone. This is our group topic is about the history of WhatsApp. Our group members are Chen Hong, Zhao Danyang, Du Shuelong, Xia Chemo, and Yan Longfei. Let me introduce the first part, the background about the WhatsApp. So, the WhatsApp Messenger, or simply WhatsApp, is an American firewall cost plan for messaging or an OS over IP service owned by Facebook company. It allows user to send the text message or voice message, make the voice and the voice call, and share image, document, use location, and another media. WhatsApp cloud application runs on mobile, but is also accessible from desktop computer. As long as the user mobile device remember connect to the internet while they use the desktop app. And then another media. The service require user to provide the standard cross mobile number of the register with the service. In general, 2019, WhatsApp released a standing-alone business app tagged as the small business owner, called the WhatsApp Business, to allow the companies to communication with customers who use the standard WhatsApp client. The client app is owned by Mountain View, the California-based on WhatsApp company. The app was acquired by Facebook in February 2015 from 19.3 billion. By 2015, it was the most popular messaging application in the world, with more than 2 billion users worldwide as of February 2020. It has become the premium of the electricity, including the North American, the Indian, and much of the Europe and the Africa. And the company WhatsApp was founded by Jim Cook, and the branding action in the 29. Soon after the App Store became available from download, the first app message, which have become leader and offer you an SMS and MMS. And show the increase in the number of active account messages in the first 4 years after launch, but as the increase the average daily number of the sent visa. The founder of WhatsApp announcement the research 1 billion users. And that's all my part. And next is my friend to continue our topic.
I will introduce the history about WhatsApp. The first is setup. Jim Crow, the WhatsApp founder. Chrome was a jail and grew up in a countryside of Key. He grew up in a very bad environment. Our school at this time didn't have a toilet, he said. The temperature in Ukraine in winter as low as -20 degrees. A bunch of students had to go through the park lot to go to the toilet. His father, who real shoes, run up the state-owned building. The companies he will do all the things and the day at any cost, so working overtime until 10 o'clock in the evening to go home as being a commonplace. Com said, I'm seeing him deal with various problems every day and night. He has a nightmare on the night. When he moved to California with his mother and grandma in 1992 and living government low-rent housing. His father still stays in Ukraine. It will be nice if he could send his father a few instant messages. Com thought that time. 30 Com had just moved to United States from Ukraine, and his life very difficult. He and his mother didn't even have money to call. Even if essential call home, they like to be emotional. Life is very difficult, but he experienced his body and mind. Although he was admitted at university, he chose to drop out. So he became a packer in the province store. He later changed several jobs, including supermarkets, estate service and provider, and even worked as a computer surgery industry at Eastern Young. Later, he met Yahoo founders David Fro at the April Security Conference. He was invited to interview a job and is a start a business. When Chrome left Yahoo to start a business with enough money at 31, a wave of democracy in mobile communication market become a natural choice. It's a beginning of his business. He laid down 3 rules: no wasting, and no individual price, and going all out to provide the reliable user experience. On February 24, 2009, that day was a Com birthday. When he finished playing, Phoebe Com told Anton that he registered companies that specialize in developing mobile phone stage application. The name is WhatsApp, and negative name is Zip. The process of which to develop application that can integrate whether the own convenient to answer the phone. So next, in May 2009, the first version of a product did not cause any response, but 1 month later, Apple added a notification push function in iOS 3. This lets Com rethink the function of WhatsApp, hoping the response as a full future closed path for chat. Application that not only can direct use a phone address book as a rebuilding social network, but also log in direct with a mobile phone number. Because he didn't remember his username and password, Com had 3 accounts before. Therefore, when he went to develop a new version of WhatsApp, he decided to simply and completely. In September, when the app went to leave, Anton decided to start a business with Com and made not investment. He hoped to join to explore a union business model can not only create a staffing revenue, but also ensure growth with a comfortable reach, thereby provide additional investor is advertising. They refused to invest in from the beginning. He also learned from the Tetron Invite Club on Twitter on August 28, 2011. Since that, let us choose famous cars and clothing. Let us doing what we hate in order to buy things we don't need at all. When you communicate with a friend and family, you will talk about more private contact. It's century not good input you with advancement. He said must know our user very well in order to punish out advancement companies knows where are you and what you might be doing, who you might be with, and what you like or hate. This is a huge amount of data. Last part, compatible with the 6 platform of Android, iPhone, BlackBerry, Nokia, and Sven and Windows Phone. WhatsApp has developed rapidly like a white horse because every new user may invite his friend and family to use as a Jim Crow and the founder of a part of a secure capital city because of the strong network effort in the chart field. It seemed to be a winner-takes-all market. Secure capitals once invested Google, Yahoo, and LinkedIn and many companies, and as early as 2011 spent $8 million in the WhatsApp. Okay, that's all my presentation. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Zhao Danyang. In July 2018 year, WhatsApp encouraged people to report fraudulent or inflammatory messages following the murder of innocent people by lightning's MOBS in India because the malicious WhatsApp messengers falsely caused the victim of intent to kidnap a child. WhatsApp replied to the Ministry of Information Technology of India, stating that they were shocked by this terrible acts of violence, but argued that effective solution to the proliferation of fake news require government help. WhatsApp has made some changes to the app itself, adding a forward label to recent messengers and limiting the number of users who can forward a messenger in India to 5 people or 5 groups. The company has also published a full page of advertisements in 7 languages in more than 30 newspapers to provide people with techniques to defeat false information. Recently, this company launched a radio campaign hoping to warn people to be cautious in the face of false information being forwarded. However, the Indian government has always hoped of much more than that. It asked WhatsApp to develop tools to help touch the source of the news, ostensibly to assist the authorities in touching the creators of these fake videos. 因 a investigation into the use of public social media, WhatsApp was found to be misused to spread fake news in Brazil's 2018 presidential election. In addition, it was reported that $3 million had been spent on elite of book contributions related to this practice. Research and journalists have called on WhatsApp's parent company, Facebook, to take smaller space to India and limit the spread of pranks and fake news. You understand by now that fake news and other types of false information can take on different faces. They can also have major impacts because information shapes our worldview. We make important decisions based of information we form and idea about people or situation by obtaining information. So, if the information we see on the web is invented, false, exaggerated, or distorted, we want to make good decisions. For example, of impacts, let's return to some of the example present early. Thank you.
So, hello everyone. My name is Chen Hong. So today I will introduce the events of WhatsApp. The first one is Facebook acquires WhatsApp. WhatsApp is an ad-free mobile application that allows users to send unlimited messages to contacts without using wireless networks or paying for data. The application is free to download and is an alternative to the traditional messaging platform for mobile phone providers. The application was created by two former Yahoo Gen.com and Brian Acton executives. When Facebook announced its plan to acquire WhatsApp in February 2014, the founders of WhatsApp offered a purchase price of $16 billion, $4 billion in cash, and $12 billion in Facebook shares. This price compares with what Facebook actually paid, $21.8 billion or 55 per user. Facebook agreed to pay $19.6 billion, $3.6 billion higher than the original price, to compensate WhatsApp employees who stayed at Facebook. However, by the end of the regulatory process in October, Facebook's stock price soared from 68 to 77.56. By then, the agreed upon 1,084 million shares of Facebook stock would increase the final sale price by 1.7 billion. WhatsApp 6 months revenue in the first half of 2014 totally 15.9 million, and the company suffered a staggering net loss of 232.5 million. Although most of the losses were based on stock compensation. 110 million euro fine. Facebook acquired WhatsApp in 2014 years for 19 billion. The European Commission's question revolved around the American social networking Gantt, which associated Facebook accounts with WhatsApp user identities. The committee stated in 2014 that Facebook told it was impossible to establish a reliable automatic match between a Facebook user account and a WhatsApp user account. But in 2016, Facebook released an update to its terms of service, which increased the possibility of linking accounts from the two platforms. The news company said in a blog at a time, "By more coordination with Facebook, we will be able to work on basic indicators such as tracking how often people use our services and better finding spam on WhatsApp. And by connecting your phone number with Facebook's system, Facebook can provide better friend suggestions, and if you have an account, you can show you more relevant ads." By the European Commission said that, contrary to Facebook's statement in 2014 that it could not connect accounts, the American company was aware of this possibility. However, the fine will not affect the prior decision of the Euro agency to prove the acquisition. At that time, the committee also conducted an even-if assessment and believed that there might be user matching. Therefore, the committee believed that, although relevant, the incorrect or misleading information provided by Facebook had no impact on the outcome of the approval decision. It ended that Thursday's fine has nothing to do with any national antitrust or data protection issues that may arise after WhatsApp 2016 update. Facebook said that, to the best of its knowledge, the information it provided was correct. Since our first interaction with the committee, we have been acting in a scenario manner, and we have been working hard to provide current information. A Facebook spokesperson told CNBC email that the mistakes we made in the documents we submit in 2014 were not deliberately, and the committee has confirmed that they will not affect the outcome of the merger review. Today's announcement brings this matter to an end. Founder leaves. According to the Washington Post. When WhatsApp co-founder and CEO Jan Koum left the company, he was arguing with his parent company Facebook about the business model of data privacy and messaging applications. Koum and his co-founder Brian Acton sold WhatsApp to Facebook in 2014 for a high price of US 19 billion, of which US 3 billion include Koum and Acton's Facebook stock. The latter withdrew the company in September. Koum confirmed his departure in a personal Facebook post today. Koum's Facebook post did not mention any internal unrest in WhatsApp, nor did it mention any report by the Washington Post, which shows that Koum is skeptical of Facebook's data privacy and encryption method. WhatsApp partnered with the World Health Organization. The World Health Organization is launching messaging services with WhatsApp and Facebook to help provide people with latest facts about the coronavirus to eliminate any misinformation about the disease. The messaging service may reach up to 2 billion people, and it also enables WHO to provide direct information to those who need it. It will provide all the latest news and information about the coronavirus, including detailed information about symptoms and how people can protect themselves and others. The service will also provide users with real-time updates on the number of coronavirus and viruses to help government decision-makers protect the health of their population. That's all for my part, and thank you for your listening.
So here is our conclusion. WhatsApp has become a popular application for social networks around the world, where people exchange personal and business information. According to the Financial Times, WhatsApp does not SMS on mobile phone what Skype does to international calls on a mobile phone. WhatsApp's use of social networking apps is growing rapidly. More than 100 million people have downloaded WhatsApp on Android. So the WhatsApp app is now among the top 5 free apps in Google Play's other 13 messaging apps. So here is advantages of WhatsApp. WhatsApp can be used as a complete social for convenient, cost-effective networking over the phone. We can easily meet all the same app users in our contact list and share our messages via WhatsApp. This is most beneficial for people living abroad or far from home. Making long distance calls is very expensive. And WhatsApp also have disadvantages. So there are drawbacks to WhatsApp. The overuse of an application can lead to users' addiction. People are becoming more and more enthusiastic about their phone applications and becoming confident that they can communicate in real situations. So this is a communication barrier for users.
When there is a problem, there is not enough stronger space and the chat becomes very slow. Due to the upgrade, the database is refreshed periodically. Problem with too much data take a long time to load, and for variety of reasons, load fall on a large scale. So therefore, we should use WhatsApp sensibly and do not spend excessive time on it. In this way, we can maintain a fair balance between the convenience of communication and the health lifestyle. So that's all of our presentation. Thank you for watching.